Hi guys, you're here with me, Jen, the Taxidermy Witch, and we are back with it on the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Guide. Okay, and so each time we do this, we're doing 3 more cards, and I'm going to show you the card, and then I'm going to read what the guidebook says on the cards. So, I also have on the table my babies. The kids wanted to be here. We did a video on goats and witchcraft, and there's kids and goats go together hand in hand. And then this little clock girl I made wanted to be on the table too. They wanted to stay on the table. I respect their wishes and I listen to what they want. So there they are. And then I've also brought on the table something from each card. And I can't promise I can do that with every card, but this time it worked out. Love you. Okay, so card number 1 is the spider. And I love the art on this card, you guys. I absolutely love it. It is divine. Gosh, that's beautiful. And then it's cool because in the book, it gives you a black and white. So you get both the color and then a cool black and white. And I think that's really fun. So let's see if this will work. Not like you can see it, but okay. Spider, creator of prosperity through life's work, Dharma. The spider is an indigenous creator. Its greatest gift is weaving the thread of Dharma into a vast, intricate web that supports the spider and those around it, both financially and spiritually. It is hard work, but the spider neither tries nor becomes impatient. This card reminds us creativity is everywhere. Be process-oriented rather than result-oriented, and soon your work becomes like the weaving of a magical, priceless tapestry. Abundance follows. Okay. When the card is in balance, appreciative, enthusiastic, and prosperous. When it is out of balance, discouraged, tired, and forlorn, to bring back into balance, playful and creativity. Oh, excuse me, playful creativity. Okay? So that'd be the spider, and let me show you the piece I have on it. I'm collecting spiders and spider webs that have already been deceased. I'm not interrupting any of nature's things in this, but I just wanted to show you some of the things I've collected so far. And what I did was I just took a stick and I went in my window and the outside of it, and I went around the edge and collected all the old dead spider webs with a couple of dead spiders. You can't see them, I'm just saying it's just like webs and stuff. But there are spiders in there that nature gave forth, and I didn't, take them. And there's many more in my window, and when I get ready to make that spider oil, I'll be collecting it. You know the bad thing about tattoos, you guys? Just a little side note. I keep putting my elbow down and it hurts so bad, but it's all blacked out, so I have no idea if there's a bruise or not. Okay, so we're done with the spider, and now we're going to talk about the horse. The horse. So, the horse, my daughter's very favorite animal. She rides horses, and if you didn't know this, horses are usually afraid of witches, and it's because they are so sensitive. Horses are sensitive and they're scared easily. So if a horse was ever to be in the presence of a dark witch, I know it would get riled up because I've seen it happen before. And yeah, I've read that. And I thought I would share it with you guys. So here is our illustration on the horse. And there's just a little bit of color right there in the moon on its forehead. And then the illustration from the book. The horse. The horse. Okay. Momentum, freedom, expansive energy, and force. The horse represents the most masterful form of earth energy within the deck. You hear that? Within this whole deck, it's the most masterful form of earth energy. It provides us with momentum so reliable, so supportive, that you can ride on its back toward any goal, no matter how difficult the terrain. A horse personality is fully awakened, fully alive, and cannot be defeated. The horse's freedom becomes available to us when we hone and collect our energy through daily practice. Physical stamina or exercise and mental focus, meditation, are the secret weapons behind the horse's legacy. Raja Yoga, aka meditation, Hatha Yoga, aka some really simple poses and such. Fully recommend you put these into your life. As soon as I feel like I can do it properly, I'll be making a video on how you can do both of these things in your practice, because everybody talks about the mental meditation and the Raja Yoga, but nobody talks really a lot in witchcraft about the physical yoga and how important it is for you. Okay? And I want to talk about it because it's important. So those are the secrets behind the horse's legacy, is exercise and meditation, or physical stamina and mental focus. Okay, when in balance, achieves anything and never gives up. When out of balance, runs away and feels weak. How to bring back into balance, strength training. Okay? And here are my daughters, one of many. She has so many briars. That's all she asked for the last 2 Christmases. So, of course, I had to go on a limb and get her some vintage briars. I didn't bring those into the video, but Alex and I got her a lot, like an 8-piece lot of vintage briars from the UK last year. It may have been Scotland. So cool. And why were they all the way over there? Because I believe it's a US product. Are these briars? No. There should be a stamp if it's a briar, but... Horses! Horses! What's the horse say? The horse says nay. Okay. And guess what our last card is? You're right. It's the crocodile. Let me bring that up closer. And again, there's just a little bit of color kind of right there in the eye. And now we've gone from the earth signs into the water signs, okay? Now we're into the water signs. And we have the crocodile. Okay, and you guys know the name of this crocodile, don't you? This is Eleanor. Now you've seen her 4 or 5 times. She wants to be in the next Taxidermy Thursday video. I told her, sweetie, I can't promise you anything. It all depends on how I feel that day. But I know that you want that, so I definitely will consider you at the top of my list. Love you, Eleanor. Alright, let's talk crocodiles. Crocodiles? Alright. We were right. Resting, submerging, collecting energy, and cooling off. The crocodile reminds us to step back from the external world and turn inward. Now is not the time for decisions, action, or discussion. The crocodile's mantra is wait. And that makes a lot of sense, because if you have ever seen them hunt, they are so flippin' patient. They will wait and wait and wait, and a lot of times they'll miss an opportunity and they keep waiting. And they never seem to get frustrated. It's pretty righteous and wicked. This doesn't mean lying around, hoping life's challenges will disappear. No. The crocodile is much smarter than that. It means intentionally withdrawing, gathering our awareness, observing, and building energy. Fill up the vital reserves so your next move comes from a place of wisdom and power. And that's what I mean. It doesn't strike all willy-nilly. It knows when to wait for the perfect time, and even if it's a good time, it still waits for the perfect time. So, I'm glad I brought that up to you guys. Fill up the vital reserves so your next move comes from a place of wisdom and power. When in balance, wise, patient, a silent powerhouse. When out of balance, feels stuck and lashes out. To bring back into balance, rest, Makarahansa pose. We'll have to look up that Makarahansa pose. It's not one I recognize. But it's cool that this is bringing yoga, it sounds like, into this. So there are my three. There are my three. You guys, we talked about the spider. Haha! We talked about the spider. We talked about the horse. And we talked about the crocodile. The spider. The horse. And the crocodile. Eleanor, say goodbye to everybody. She loves you guys. She loves being on camera. She wants to be on camera more than anybody in this room, probably. Next close probably being William and then the children. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video on our Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck and guidebook and our unveiling of the crocodile, the spider, and the horse. Have a beautiful day and come back because I'll be making videos all night. Thank you guys.